Hi there, my friend. I'm so happy that you showed up today. I'm even happier to see all the love you've been showing me with your comments and your thank yous. It really brightens my day. So keep them coming, and thanks to all of you. It looks like I'm helping many of you, and that is my goal. So thank you for your kind words and comments. My name is Debra, and I have taught the highest level courses for the Alzheimer's Association for several years. I've taken every course I could find regarding Alzheimer's and dementia and cognitive impairment. I've worked with hundreds of patients and their professional and family caregivers, providing guidance, training, tips, and strategies. Over the course of my 15 plus years of dementia experience, I've tested all sorts of techniques, and that's why I share the winners with you. I want to save you the headaches and the letdowns. I want to save you precious time, and I want to help you preserve your relationships. I believe that when you have a gift or a talent, it is your obligation to share your knowledge with others. Dementia is my passion. It's my life's purpose. My mother had Alzheimer's for nearly 20 years. So I've experienced the personal and the professional side of dementia caregiving. Combining all of my years of education, career, and personal experiences has brought me right here to you. The need for dementia advice and guidance is rampant. It is systemic. So once again, I'm glad you're here. The fact that you are means that you want to learn how to develop the skills needed to care for someone with neurodegeneration. And it does take skill. So let's work on those skills. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Comfort. What does comfort mean? To be comforted? Comfort, a state of physical ease, the easing or relieving of a person's feeling of grief or distress. So, when you're comforting someone, it could be for many reasons. They may be frustrated, crying, or even verbally or violently lashing out. The level of their distress can be really, really high, or it could be fairly low. Different reasons for giving comfort are going to be treated differently. So I'll pick a few different levels of emotion and we'll discuss them. There are also some role-playing videos that show different techniques to use. So even if the title or situation isn't the same as your situation, you'll still get great ideas and techniques from each and every role-play video. So watch them, all of them. Let me tell you that comfort is communication. In order to comfort someone, you have to be able to communicate. Comforting and communication is way more than just words. Communication involves touch as well. So we have to pull out all the tricks when providing comfort to someone. Believe it or not, only 7% of communication is verbal. Seriously. 55% is our body language and 38% is our facial expressions. That means that over 90% of communication is nonverbal. Wow, 90%! People will react to how the information is delivered before they process what is verbally said to them. Don't you find that interesting? I do. I think that is simply amazing. So with that being said, when you're trying to provide comfort for a person with Alzheimer's or dementia, make sure that your body language and your facial expressions match the words and tone of your voice. Look directly into their eyes, rub their back or stroke their arm and hand. Get down to their level and don't tower over them. And if you follow Dottie Dementia, you already know how she feels about that. All right, so watch your body language and your face. If you've got a migraine and your face is all screwed up, you're probably not going to get very far with your person with dementia. The first rule of comforting someone is to never make it sound like they are being unreasonable or overly emotional. Because if you do, you'll only make it worse, much worse. It doesn't matter if what they are feeling is justified or not. What matters is that they are upset. Their emotions are high. When you tell a person it's okay to feel what they're feeling, it encourages them to stop fighting to justify it. Let's pick a few different emotions and come up with some plans to comfort them, to comfort with success. Let's go for frustration first. We all know that people with dementia get frustrated pretty easily. They get frustrated over many different things. It's easier to comfort someone if we know the reason behind the frustration, but we might not always be able to figure that out. They might become frustrated if the task is too difficult, or maybe the caregiver is going too fast for them. They could be getting frustrated if they can't say what they mean or find a word. They might be frustrated with the environment. Maybe there's just too much stimulation and they feel overwhelmed. Whatever it is, providing comfort should never make a person feel like they are being unreasonable or upset about something minor, because to them, it's not minor, it's monumental. We have to let them know that we get it. Let's say your person is having trouble finding the right word and they're getting frustrated. You've tried to fill in the blank, but it's still not what they were trying to say. Let them know that you care, that they are frustrated. You could say, "I'm sorry, it'll come." Or you could say, "It's not that big of a deal. I've had that happen to me too." Letting them know that they're not alone makes all the difference in the world. When a person with dementia is struggling to find a word or a thought, try not to jump in too early. A person with dementia may be thankful that you are helping them, or they might get angry that you didn't give them enough time to respond. So you have to kind of feel them out on what they like best. If a task is too difficult and they're getting frustrated, again, knowing when to jump in, if you go in too soon, they will get more frustrated. And if you wait too long, they'll get upset. So it's all about learning as you go along. But if the task is too difficult and they're showing signs of frustration, you can comfort them with a gentle touch and a nice smile and say something like, "May I help?" Ask permission. This gives them a feeling of control. You could also say, "You know, that gave me trouble the other day too." So those are just a few quick ideas to provide someone with soothing, encouraging words when someone is frustrated. Next, let's see. I'm not going to go over comforting someone who's looking to go home or exit seeking, because I have a whole entire video on that one that you can watch. But you can get some great ideas from that video also. All right, let's comfort someone who is crying or anxious. Maybe they're shadowing you. When you are attempting to comfort a person with dementia, try to transition or engage them into an activity. Caregivers don't give learning activity strategies the attention it deserves. I have a 3-part video that I swear should be the #1 watched video in my repertoire. But just saying, you gotta watch those. If you're not, you're missing out big time. Anyway, let's say your person is crying or anxious. Again, using your soft voice, wrap your arm around them, right? They need a sense of security. So hold them. Put your head on their shoulder. Stroke them. Talk calmly. You can ask them what's bothering them. But for this scenario, we're going to assume that they can't communicate the problem to you. You're going to provide comfort by saying, "I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm your bodyguard. Wow, do you like those? How about saying, you know what? Sometimes I feel like that too. How about we watch out for each other? We'll be buddies, you and me. No one can touch us. Let's pinky swear. I got you. Don't worry. Great. These actually work. I'm telling you, it really does. Try it. You've got to stop and put all your concentration and energy into it when you're consoling someone. You can't be distracted when you're applying these techniques to a person with dementia because they won't believe you. Put your heart and soul into it. So with that technique or strategy, it's all about joining together. Buddies, friends. Don't we always feel more confident when we are surrounded by those who have our back? What can't we accomplish if we are in the company of those who support us and are cheering us on? We got this. My catchphrase, together we can. The whole point of comforting someone is to lighten their burden or suffering. Because the person is working with a compromised brain, we can't talk it out or help them make sense of a situation. So we need to concentrate only on their emotions and attempt to make them feel a sense of security. In most cases, when a person with dementia is emotional, it's because they are afraid and they feel alone in their situation. They can't find a way out on their own. It's up to us to build their confidence. It's up to us to provide a sense of security. When you're comforting and you just really don't know what else to say, just say, I'm here for you. I love you. You can count on me. This is hard stuff. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. I have a very extensive list of appropriate sentences and phrases for you on my website at answersaboutalz.org. Just go to the website and you can download it and print it. I'm Debra Costu. It was fantastic seeing you today. Please make sure you subscribe. When you hit that subscribe button, all it does is put our new videos in your feed when you open up YouTube. And remember, together we can. I'll guarantee that you can get the same results. Join our modern dementia care strategies. To apply, go to answersaboutalz.org or call us at 585-775-5949.